Afghanistan 1991 is a semi-autobiographical debut novel by Swiss-American author Alex Ullmann. It follows a young magazine editor who, after a string of personal crises, embarks on a journey across Europe, eventually aiming to reach the borderlands of Pakistan and Afghanistan, regions engulfed in civil conflict in the wake of the Soviet withdrawal. Ironically, despite the book's title, the protagonist never actually sets foot in Afghanistan. For Afghanistan, Ullmann was awarded the Sue Kaufman Prize for First Fiction by the American Academy and Institute of Arts and Letters. Tragically, he died of leukemia at just 34, the year after the novel's release. The protagonist, 20-something Patrick Scheffler, lives in Manhattan, where he works as an editor at Glee, a glossy fashion magazine owned by Kurotkin, an elderly Russian emigre. Kurotkin is also the grandfather of Patrick's girlfriend of 2 years, Irina Albers. Now in his 80s, Kurotkin suffers from severe dementia, slipping between hallucinations of past lives and timelines. Patrick, however, yearns for a life of greater substance, something like the rugged, globe-spanning adventures of his colleague Steyer, a war correspondent who has spent time reporting from Afghanistan. When Kurotkin dies, the family descends into disarray. Irina's brother Michael, a drug-addicted, alcoholic wreck, flees to France, ostensibly to research their grandfather's life. Not long after the funeral, Patrick seizes what he believes to be the right moment to propose to Irina. She declines and then delivers a deeper blow. She wants to end the relationship entirely. Soon after, Patrick is mugged near his apartment in a random act of violence that deepens his sense of isolation and disillusionment. Disenchanted with the shallow, drug-fueled Manhattan party scene, Patrick sets off in search of something real. His plan is to begin in Switzerland, writing a travel piece about the ski resort town of Giffern. Next, he intends to cover a provincial market village near Arles in southern France. Finally, he hopes to journey to the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, capturing photographs for Steyer, and perhaps absorbing some of Steyer's reckless bravery in the process. But when Patrick reaches Switzerland, he is quickly absorbed in memories of his childhood. He visits his birthplace, a remote mountain village populated by wealthy families, though his own background is modest. Here, he reflects on the complicated inheritance of his American mother's scorn for his Swiss heritage. He never reaches Giffern, nor, for that matter, does he get anywhere near Afghanistan, though it remains unclear whether he ever had the nerve to go. Instead, Irina calls from France. Michael is in freefall, lost in addiction and obsession over their grandfather's past. She pleads with Patrick to rescue him. Much of the novel up to this point is framed as Patrick's introspective recollection from a train station in Montreux. When he finds Michael, the man is deep in the throes of self-destruction, but he has also unearthed compelling stories about Kurotkin's enigmatic past. Now Patrick must smuggle him out of France, where he's wanted for various crimes tied to his substance abuse. What follows is a string of madcap escapades as Patrick babysits this chaotic fugitive through southern France. In the end, having succeeded in his strange mission, Patrick reflects on how these months of instability and disappointment have changed him. Life makes sense not when reason tells you that everything is as it should be. Life makes sense when some imponderable and apparently random event confirms your most irrational prejudices. In its review, Publishers Weekly wrote, "That's the essence of Afghanistan," the title referencing the mythic, action-packed tales shared by Patrick's globe-trotting friend. But it doesn't begin to do justice to its sweet nature, its life-enhancing spirit. Only a young man could have written it, albeit a young man with an inordinate amount of easy and entirely justified self-confidence in his talent. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.